Good morning, everyone. Yesterday, finished up the springs. Today, we're gonna flush the radiator on the Bronco. I'm not claiming to be perfect at this, but I don't know if you guys have seen. I'm trying to pop the hood. It's hard to do one person in this truck because it doesn't. There we go. Doesn't want to pop up. I'm gonna switch the camera real quick. Okay. Okay. So, stone cold. Haven't ran it yet today. As you can see, maybe focus. It is quite cruddy in there. I don't even know how much fluid's in it. Some, but it sounds pretty low. So I grabbed the drain pan. Hopefully the petcock works on this. If not, we'll have to pull the lower radiator hose and get that draining. Again, today I don't have my tripod because I'm using my phone. So, not going to be a whole lot of video of me actually working, but I'll be showing you what's going on. So, I'll be back once I get this opened up. Alright, valve is out. Just draining into the bucket. There was oil in there before that, so that's what all the black is. You can see it's there. Not looking great coming out of there, but it is what it is. We'll let that drain. Make sure you have your radiator cap off so it doesn't, you know, whatever you want to call that, whatever. So it's got a vent. I'm under here looking at other things. Like I said, this truck really isn't, like, it's rusty, but it's not Wisconsin rusty. It's all in really good shape yet. That's splashing me. The steering components look quite original. Let's see the tie rod in there. But it drives alright, so we'll replace those in the future. Trans-cooler lines look alright. The bottom of the core support from the battery leaking at some point. It's quite gone. Might need to replace that sometime or something with that. Yeah, I'm gonna let that drain out and then we'll start to flush this. Okay, so notice the little sticker here. This says the thermostat down there. So you have to take one of the heater hoses off too, which runs to the bottom of the engine. Not a big deal. It's this one right here. Made a little mess. But this is all I got out of her. Not great looking, quite rusty. So I'm gonna clean this up and bring the truck down by the house, because that's where the hose is. Empty this out and start running some water through it. Try and clean it out. It's mostly rust. I don't know if there was even actually any, well, there's some antifreeze in it. You can kind of feel it a little bit, but yeah. Start flushing this thing out. Okay, so I've captured all of the coolant out of it. Got clean water coming out of the radiator. The lower hose, you can kind of see down there, that's not clear yet. That's just rusty water. Don't worry, not antifreeze. So I'm letting it run under the ground. That's coming out of the block. I'm gonna wait until that runs clear, put the lower hose back on, disconnect the upper one, now I can flush the heater core and fill up the block and let that drain out. So just the process of waiting now. I started it up, let it run a little bit, and then shut it down, started it up, and kind of circulate some stuff around. So definitely not a great how-to, but that's how I'm doing it. So I was just taking off the upper hose. I figured I'd show you guys this. Look at the rust inside there. That is why it needs to be flushed. Like Like I said, this was an Arkansas truck. I think most of its life was spent with just water in this because it doesn't freeze down there. So that would be why it's so rusty. That's why it's important to use antifreeze. Even if it doesn't freeze in your area, it keeps it from rusting. And change your antifreeze. After a while, it starts getting acidic, it starts rusting too. So that's why it's important. All right, so there it is. I ran it until water came clear out of everything. I drove back up here. I have the lower heater hose, the one that runs down to the bottom of the engine, off, and the petcock open. That's why it's still dripping. To get all the water out, because I'm going to be filling it back up with antifreeze. So get as much of the water out as possible. It's got a good mixture to it. And that'd be it. I don't really know what's next. Maybe the shocks, who knows. We'll see. Maybe that brake line. But we'll see what the next video is, and I'll see you there.